Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Finan. Let's go talk to him.
Oh, carefully on high.
I know this is a big ask, Namazani. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you? Always dependable. I just hope you didn't lose any sleep. We've still got a tough fight ahead. Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall. Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
He just makes things up. Don't take it too seriously.
Sorry, I'm no help there.
Don't worry. Dan Heng mentioned that Counselor Lygus can help you with that.
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova. Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers, that bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then? Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away. The last mile is the hardest. That's from Dan Heng. Same principle, just more elegantly put.
Hey, speaking of Dan Heng, where is he?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore a compassionate sky to Amphorius.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacine when she arrives.
Miss Hyacine, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of Amphorius as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaia who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the two warriors of the Outlands who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dan Heng, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Akuma. The guest of honor has arrived.
People of Akama, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila. Today is the year 4932 of the Light Calendar. 1,062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey. I, Hyacine of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacine, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames, and now it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
Miss Hyacine! Hey, my gods protect you!
Splendid gods once walked this walk.
Thanks for waiting, Donhung. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled. So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day, Hyacine. It's all yours now.
Legend tells of the Sky Folk once divided into many tribes. The Sun Folk worshipped the sun. The Rain Folk were devoted to storms. And the Winter Folk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth. Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Sky Folk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years. Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more. Friends, let us soar together.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience. The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds. This must be where the hero Seliosi stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the Flame Chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began. Even legends are corroded by time, but that won't change what we must do.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Premnos head-on in the Chrysos War. But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sun Folk and the Rain Folk. And Celiosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above. After driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her courage was unparalleled, yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphorius forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. As that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years.
It's been so long. Maybe the Eye of Twilight has already turned into ruins.
Looks good.
Something's not right. I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is. But all I can see is darkness.
Maybe it's the celestial mural. The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky. And any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen. In any case, exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look. It's dark, so watch your feet. I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us. That's it! I almost forgot. Gray, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Got it! We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there. And over there. Done! There haven't been senses of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi. You are a huge help.
Arrogant sunfolk. The Titan will but Aquila. You that shape the sky. Why do you avoid the Sunborn see your behavior as an act the Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. May the Eye of Twilight never open.
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms.
The great Aquila has already left. The god's choice is clear. Only wait. May the Eye of Twilight
Left a mark among the golden clouds. Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now. It is, as the rumors said. The Sky Castrum was far from
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed.
No problem at all. Here. There we are.
Wind, snow, in the name of the skies, hunt the turn of dawn and awaken.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless.
How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by your character, is as weak as your faith? You! What are you trying to...
Fanatics, whose mind by Aquila above.
The brutal internal strife is sad to see.
The proud Sunfolk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history. There's nothing but empty silence here. I fear there were no women.
Hero Celiosi. How did she view the ancient feud between the Sunfolk and Rainfolk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the sky denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rainfolk sang, Hyacine? Perhaps that's the key to unlock.
Yes, I already memorized it. Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural!
Golden clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene. How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us. I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Don't worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Alchemist's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by carefully anyway. That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural. There! Feel the device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west-winged compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. A boiling pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. The mechanical structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Courtyard.
Can you handle it, Hyacine?
This might take a while. Look! The rainbow bridge has appeared!
Well done. Now we can cross. Hey, careful!
Is that a winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical beast. Hyacine! Could it be the legendary?
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
Legend has it that the hero Celiosi was always flanked by two winged companions, Solibus and Lunibus. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront Aquila. It disappeared.
An illusion?
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow. It's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunibus's phantom?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece. Could it be some remaining bits of Celiosi's will?
We can't be sure of that yet. Lady Lunibus? Is that you? Can you hear me? I am the descendant of the hero Celiosi. We have come to complete her mission. That's another one?
Careful! It's not a memory phantom! It looks like it's alive, but it's so twisted and very shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Hyacine, watch out!
So, you're Lady Lunibus, aren't you? Then that corrupted being before us must be Lord Solibus. Did you lead us here so we can free your companion? I understand now. You must have been tormented by pain for so long. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacine, the healer who inherited the hero's bloodline. Celiosi, the Bender Knight, was once your comrade, wasn't she? Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunibus, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure. Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul. It must have understood me. It's a creature of wisdom and tenacity.
Solibus, The sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would be my honor. Come on, heroes!
Lord Solobes, please break free from the control of the black tide and return to your senses.
It's over.
Solobes.
Oh, so she speaks.
Solobes, you're finally awake.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's cage. Little girl, are you Celiosi's descendant?
It is me, Lord Solobes. My name is Hyacinthia, and my companions call me Hyacine.
Hyacinthia.
It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have been in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never been eroded by time. I've journeyed here to fulfill her dying wish.
How much do you know about her dying wish?
I know that in order to support the shattered sky, she merged herself with the divine body of the Titan. And I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to one day ascend to the heavens again and reclaim the core flame of Aquila.
Has the legend changed so much since your people fell to the earth? Girl, you said you're a doctor. You only know how to heal and tend to wounds. With such a weak lot in life, how do you plan to challenge the embodiment of the heavens?
With this long sword, heroic soul. As you can see, we're all Hyacinthia's companions and comrades. You've already witnessed our combined strength.
It's not bad, but still lacking compared to her.
Solobes, let go of your ego and accept their kindness. You've been trapped in time by the Black Tide, while great change has spread over the world. I'm not mistaken. The god of war, Nikador, also fell to the hands of these warriors.
We've laid all the other titans to rest, one by one. Now the final target for the flame chase is the master of this sky fortress. Please guide us to an audience with Aquila. Heroic souls. Celiosi initiated the era of slaying gods and attaining their flames. Even if she could not witness the end of this era, you will all at least bear witness on her behalf.
Confidence and fierceness. Yes, I do indeed see a shadow of her in you.
Aquila's mark flew away?
Maybe they detected our awakening.
Well, perhaps our presence stirred memories of the fierce battle from 1,000 years ago.
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds. Would you know more about this topic?
What the memo sprite said is true, but you all still need a guide.
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warriors. Let the hunt for the gods start again.
Is Lady Lunabis not going with us?
I will be waiting for you all at the next destination, Hyacine.
1,000 years have passed, and yet this place feels the same. This is the hall.
So,
Everyone thought so until only then did we understand that
The Black Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey, heading toward the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to stir up waves of outrage. The But you all seem to be revered as heroes.
It's all thanks to those who came before us. Trebios and Aglaya. You must have heard of these two names.
So it was those two who made it to the end.
What does that mean?
Let's not elaborate on unrelated topics. You now know how to activate the celestial globe.
The road got sucked away by the wind fan? Did Aquila do that?
You have nothing to fear. We can use the power of time to rewind it if we have to. Can amplify the power of Orynyx's prayer. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction with this thing, partner? Now the prayer should rewind for even longer. Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
The celestial globe is right ahead. Let's go and force Aquila to come out.
Turn of dawn and dusk. Change, celestial mural. Celestial shift.
These circuits all seem to be corroded by the black tide. Here's hoping those two prophecy tablets can help us out. Smooth sailing so far. We've got one more circuit to fix. Let's keep going and find the tablet on the other side. We finally made it. Hopefully, this is enough to fix the celestial globe.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Change, celestial mural.
Looks like they're still avoiding us. I wonder if it's cowardice, or if they have something up their sleeve.
I fear the Aquila of present has long lost their sanity, but instinct still drives them to flee from the shadows, to evade the Black Tide's encroachment. I have no knowledge of Celiosi's situation, but I am certain that the will behind that mark is not. It is time.
A moment, please, Lord Solar.
What?
To honor the pact with Celiosi. Her descendants spent a millennium looking up at the sky. I believe my countless ancestors who lived for that purpose deserve to know the truth behind her legend. If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of...
You are the ones who hold Orynyx's miracle. I have no authority.
Memi, Gray... If there are falsehoods in the legends, the scene here and the previous memories gave me a bad feeling. I must figure out the truth.
Hyacine, you're such a good child. Don't worry, I'm here. The memories surging here are even more intense than at the entrance. All done.
Thank you, Memi. Everyone, please, witness history with me.
Daughter of Dusk, have you finally gone mad?
I knew it! The child with the blood of two feuding clans will one day destroy the Sky Castrum.
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay in your hand. Your recklessness will only bring divine retribution.
Divine retribution? Those innocent children of the earth were sentenced to total annihilation by the god above. Well, they had nothing more than mere curiosity for things that lie beyond the sky. Look at yourselves. You call yourselves the Sunborn, yet you're unable to bear the blinding sunlight. You even consider sunburns and blisters as a gift from the gods. You declare yourselves the chosen ones, champions favored by Aquila. Yet you dare not even declare war upon the true threat of this world. Instead, you raise your swords and rattle them at your weaker brethren. You are all beyond saving. My father was also a disciple of the sun, but he taught me resilience and justice and guided me towards the light. He taught me wherever there is light, there is hope. Wretched people. I see no hope left in any of you. Even a shadow has more dignity than you lot.
Even so, Daughter of Dusk. Even so, you should not shatter our faith.
Not just our faith. Aquila forged the sky. Nay, they are the sky itself. If they fall, what will this world turn into?
A prophecy echoes from the horizon's edge. It heralds the advent of a new age. One not ruled by the Titans, but created by mortal heroes. I choose to believe in that prophecy. I must believe in any sign that promises to break the chains imposed on us by the old era. Any sign that will lead us to a new chapter of the world. If you wish to stop me from slaying the god, you'd better muster your courage and draw your bows. Let's see if I will be pierced by a hail of arrows first, or if you will be burned to ash by Solobis!
How can we even fight you? You're the powerful Day Thunder Knight, a warrior goddess capable of trampling all lands.
I am not a god, but the only mortal in this cage who is brave enough to defy the Warden. See, the hunting ground beckons.
The hero Celiosi? Disillusioned by the sun.
She was brimming with compassion at that time.
At that time?
We should get going. Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress. Let's chase after them. Lumos will lead the way.
Lady Lunibus, we're here!
Aquila. Even though they have been corrupted by the Black Tide, they still maintain a connection with their kin in this fortress.
You think to hinder us, imprisoned Titan, that we will make you understand that resistance is futile? Don't stop. Follow it to the Titan. Even if plunged into madness,
Heroes, over here! Let's keep going. And aim for them. Miss Hyacine, how are you so certain that you could free Solobis from suffering?
My apologies, Lady Lunibus. I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
Ah, what a kind answer.
Is a calamity from beyond the sky. If that's true, the sky's defenses would naturally be the first to be breached.
I shall lead you into the Rain Folk's Hall.
But Legend has it Celiosi's father was a Sun Folk warrior who spent his years fighting.
Correct. That was true. It was also during her formative years that the... Yet she bore no hatred for her people, until people discovered golden blood ran through her veins.
What? But the epics said Celiosi left to live in solitude, so she could... I never would have imagined that she... was...
Even so, she did not despair. She met Solibus and me while she was living alone. We hunted, spent our days together, and I think that oath stronger than fate itself.
Despite experiencing betrayal, was Celiosi's love.
Lila Ika, why did you run out on your own?
This little one.
You're saying you smell a familiar...
They look completely different. But little Ika should also be a winged beast, right? Could it be?
Truly, a miracle of fate.
Lady Lunibus, is little Ika your...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can...
Aquila. They are indeed here.
The celestial globe is right ahead. But there are black tide...
Looks like we can't skip. It's another one of those devices that can enhance prayers. Can I leave that to you, partner?
Rest now. Titankin.
The celestial... But it still won't... Hard drives?
Your intuition has always been good. That didn't take much effort.
Lady Lunibus?
It's you all who have to do the work. I've wandered around here for 1,000 years. Furthermore, I would like to have a moment alone with this little one. Your parents and their parents, have they always been? That is quite comforting.
The turn of dawn and dusk blot out the blazing sun.
Aquila has left.
We've already changed 2 scenes.
In the direction that the denizens of the sky... A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. And Celiosi fought Aquila.
Regardless, we can only know before we press on. Partner?
Okay. Flowing. Recollection. Reveal!
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the...
My kin of old. I am no longer the immature fledgling I once was. The shackles you bound me with have... As for this return home, before I am...
So, the cursed daughter of dusk, the invincible...
Why would you do this, Celiosi?
You are one I've seen through the Titan's indifference, and grown weary of the tragic dances mortals... I see how you blame the god for their favoritism, yet lack the courage to rebel against the core of your beliefs. I feel the persecution you've suffered runs deep. Out of care for you all, let the fall of the Eye of Twilight mark the dawn when a broken faith finally disappears. The children...
You are so naive, dog. I fear you. I can't imagine how twisted...
Fly, Lunibus.
Lady Celiosi's resolve to sleep?
From this memory...
Rather than listening to me, follow the trail Aquila has left here. Sorry, little one. I hope...
Celiosi is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline, was completely unrecorded in legend. Was he also a warrior? Or perhaps...
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyacine.
Lord Solibus is waiting for us.
They soared toward the murals.
I remember too, Solibus.
What exactly happened there?
At the Celestial Murals Dome, we dealt Aquila a fatal blow. The sunlit wings set
the moonlit plume.
The battered hero of the skid seems that the
But some things can.
Would you mind?
After Aquila's defeated scream, the people who watched us fight.
Old and young, adults and children.
Our victory brought no cheer when they realized that
They regressed into senseless beasts that devoured their own kin. Now, that would be an insult to beasts. Solibus and I have never witnessed such madness. Not even in the wildest corners of Amphorius.
This doesn't align with the historical records. According to the legends of the Sky Peak, to prevent Aquila from using the sky of Amphorius as a weapon to crush the earth. The hero...
Legends and epics have always erased the cruelty, bloodshed, and the cries of the commoners, while glorifying the heroes and their triumphs.
You'll witness a side of the...
It will be a harsh truth.
I am ready, honored ones. No matter what the hidden history holds, the spirits of my ancestors will urge me to make the right choice. This mission is far more important than my personal feelings or biases. If what I'm facing is a distorted history, a lie that's lasted for 1,000 years, I have to believe the one who created it had their reasons and struggles, and as for those reasons, I choose to believe they came from a place of goodwill. That's how I see the world.
Since I've called forth the Rainbow Bridge.
They're desperately struggling to block our path. But
This hurdle is trivial compared. I'll restore the bridge every time, no matter how many times the Titan obstructs us.
The miracle she never stopped dreaming of is just one step away from becoming reality.
Honored ones, how did Lady Zeliosi become so powerful?
Talent and rigorous training.
Those sound like...
She...
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge.
A god slayer can tell the state of their prey by its sounds. The god's part, I sense resentment, terror. But as for her, I cannot sense anything.
Aquila already seems aware of their fate.
we won't make them wait for too long. A Titan shall get Dawnmaker to have its first taste of blood.
That sword you wield. It seems familiar.
Are you sure about that? This is only recently forged.
Perhaps.
Is this the dome of the Celestial Mural? It's truly marvelous.
Exactly. Employ the tactics you've mastered to expose them.
Hyacinthia, we will heed your wishes, channeling our strength to reveal Aquila's true form.
My wishes?
It's been 1,000 years.
Our pact requires us to await the return of the... We will carry out your will, Miss Hyde.
First, we will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
As it should be.
Be careful. There are multiple threats. Soldiers tainted by the Black Tide. Do they continue to defend the realm of the Sky Titan after all this time?
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
Aside from the descendants of the sky,
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next. Let's deal with these fallen guard and embark on this final lesson in history. Dawnmaker feels lighter. Lighter in my hands.
Let's try this out.
I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade. Trust me. With golden flames, I can forge a new dawn!
You have fulfilled your duty, guards. Rest now.
God of the Sky, we are here. Your resentment and terror will soon end. Lady Seliosi, do you still have your humanity after merging with the Titan? I hope you can witness the harvest of the seeds you once sowed. Now, only the final steps remain.
Something's off. I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages, refusing to fade away. The wandering memories here seem to be pleading for something, heavy with pain and grief, like ghosts lingering by the river of souls.
Are you ready, Hyacine?
Yes. The Flame Chase journey is reaching its final chapter. No matter how cruel the truth may be, nothing will sway my determination to finish this mission.
The true history buried in time must come to light. The fates of mortals shouldn't be lost beneath polished myths.
We're on the same page, Lord Finan.
Go to the celestial globe, Hyacinthia. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you.